Such Sweet Sorrow. I very much enjoyed seeing the Enterprise. I like the new look they got for it, but you know what? It is dark on that ship. Remember the Trek movie that J.J. Abrams did, the first one? What was that, 2009? Now how it was so bright and lit up on the ship, more so than the darn original series. But Discovery does that. They have this, everything's kind of just a little darker. The Discovery ship is cool. It's cool. But it was nice to see an updated version of the Enterprise. I enjoyed it a lot, especially when they're inside of the elevator and it has the little handles that they hold on to, and I love the hallway, the color scheme in there, and the sounds. But number one, I really enjoyed number one acting like number one in this. You know what I mean? You will believe she's number one. She was in there and she was taking action and stuff. So she was also on the discussion they had when they were trying to figure out what they should do and how they're going to do the things what they do with this time crystal. So in this episode, they decided Michael needs to go to the future, take the Discovery ship there because the Discovery is infected and it's trying to protect itself. They wanted to destroy it so Control couldn't use it, whatever. Had me thinking, I didn't think that ship was going to destroy it. I just knew something was going to go wrong. And, Control's still out there after them. But it had me thinking, Michael's not going to be gone. She's the main character of the series. So what's going to happen? How are they going to do this, right? And I was pretty sure we wouldn't see Michael go through the wormhole this episode. I'm like, it's coming next episode. But the Discovery, are they going to really leave it there? Are they going to build a new one? If they do leave it there, what's that mean for future, well, not future episodes, but in the timeline? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just waiting to see. I don't like to speculate a lot, especially when stuff involves time travel. I'm like, no. Spock still didn't cut that darn beard. Really bothering me. He was back on the Enterprise. I'm like, he could have just went to the bed. He has his own quarters there. Shave that darn beard, man. What the heck? Pike has been one of the highlights of this season for me. I really enjoyed it. Wasn't so thrilled. It was kind of cool to see, but I wasn't so thrilled with him seeing a vision of what's going to happen to him. But it is cool in a sense. Like, he knows it's going to come, and that's the fate he chose because of grabbing the crystal. It's going to take him along that path, but it's to save the entire universe. All of us would have done it. You know what I mean? And it makes me look at it like, did they come up with that story saying, how he was telling Spock? It seemed like he was telling Spock not to take him back to Talos 4, and Spock was going to do it anyway because it's part of the mission, and is that Spock's main motivation that Pike probably knew this was going to happen, and it's cool. And I don't know if we're going to get any more Pike and Spock in this series, however long it lasts. If it gets renewed for season 3, I wouldn't be surprised. If it doesn't, I would be very surprised. But Discovery reminds me of something. I didn't talk too much about the episode yet, but I did like the episode. I love the dialogue in this show. I do. It's cool. I love the show. It's good. It just doesn't remind me much of the original series, The Next Generation. And I've seen episodes of Voyager or Deep Space Nine, but I haven't really watched it. When I was younger, it was on. I watched. I didn't know what the heck was really going on, and it feels so different. I even watched a lot of Enterprise, to be honest with you, and Discovery is its own thing for real. But I still enjoy the show, I do. Because if this wasn't Trek, I would enjoy it. I tell you what, though, like I was saying, if you're a video game player, Discovery reminds me of a certain video game in a video game franchise. One of my favorites is terrific. If you like Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek, you're going to like Mass Effect. And this is the thing. Discovery reminds me of Mass Effect Andromeda versus the Mass Effect trilogy, 1, 2, and 3. That feels like the original series, especially with Mass Effect 1. It feels like that's the original series. It's a little dated now in controls and graphics, but I don't mind the graphics. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Good story, gameplay is great. And then Mass Effect 2 and 3 is like the Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager probably. And, all of that. And then comes along Discovery. Different. Got some good elements. It does some things really well. Spent a lot of money on it. but the characters just don't feel the same as they did. They don't feel as memorable as the characters in the original trilogy, and it's just the story isn't as good as the original trilogy because it was tied in. It was made to be a trilogy, so that's one of the reasons why I think the trilogy of Mass Effect did so well, way better than Andromeda. But that's my thing. That's how it feels to me. And if you're a video game player, and especially if you played all the Mass Effect games, you probably know what I'm talking about. Especially if you're a fan of Trek too. But I enjoy it. I like the show. I really do. I'm done with the time travel though. I want to be done with this so bad. But it was a big part of season 2 and finding Spock. And Spock was involved in all this, as well. They try to do a lot of course correction. You heard number 1 mention they're no more using the holographic images. Things that people had issues with in the first season, which makes me wonder, did they always intend to straighten this stuff out or have it go a certain way? It's funny. Like I said, they did a lot of course correction, and I like Tyler in this. Oh, one scene that got me, when Michael and Tyler was talking, she was walking away, and you could see Tyler like just trying to hold it together because he wanted to cry so bad or yell out her name and run to go get her. And then she runs around. She turns around and then she runs and grabs him and they kiss. That type of stuff gets me. I love that mushy love stuff, especially if it's done well. And I like Michael's character. I like Tyler this season a lot more than I did in the first season. And I missed some of the construction of first season. Remember that episode where that dude was in that 30-minute time loop and he had to keep trying to figure out how he can get out, but he's trying to get revenge against... I missed that. That stuff like that is missing from this season. You know what I mean? Every episode is really tied into this Red Angel, finding Spock because of the Red Angel, and time travel and control. So there's not too many separate stories in this series. But I enjoyed it. I really did. I enjoyed the episode. It's good. It's fun to me. Like somebody like Tilly can be so annoying, but to me, this is very fun. You know what I mean? There's so many shows with annoying characters. I can deal with it. I wish I did get more time on the Enterprise. I would like to see the Enterprise more. That's it. I wonder if it's getting harder for me to do these reviews. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like, next storyline, please, or something like that. I don't know what it is. But I do like it. It's entertaining. It really is. That's my review. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Leave some comments down below. And like the video if you liked the video. See you next time.